Tuesday, protesters waving Palestinian flags transitioned from noisy protest to physical attacks on outdoor diners as they demanded to know which of the diners were Jewish.
Those are scenes that make us think of the streets of Nazi Germany and occupied Europe during World War II. That's not the kind of scene that we have ever seen before or will ever accept in Los Angeles, which is the second city of every nationality and ethnic group in the world.
Sporadic outbreaks of violence in the United States have been aimed at minority groups or their supporters, says an analyst at California State University, Stanislaus, who has studied hate crimes in Croatia, the scene of violent ethnic conflict in the 1990s.
Certain events can kind of trigger them. So after 9/11, there was a big increase in hate crimes against Muslims. Lately, there's been a big increase in hate crimes against Asian Americans.
Crimes against Asian Americans have risen from California to New York since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. 1,100 had been reported just over a year ago.
We are now up to more than 6,600.
In recent years, there have been other targets. An extremist stabbed 3 men who were defending Muslim women in 2017, and a synagogue shooting killed 11 in Pittsburgh in 2018. And now, funds are being reduced for policing in many American cities.
And as a result, communities like ours are forced to look to private security firms to ensure the safety of people walking in their neighborhoods. That's not a tenable situation.
He says the problem requires leadership from politicians and social media companies.
Honestly, by the time law enforcement gets involved, it's almost too late. Somebody has already offended. So it should be a social problem. We should be looking at not only the causes of bias, but why people act on them.
And at how people can learn to respect each other despite their differences. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News, Los Angeles.